This is Zee Avi, and you're watching A-Sides. This song is called Milestone Moon.
Through my life, there's a madhouse I only share with you. Things are daily over, there's so gently here. My light is supplied by nothing but the brightness of my stone.
That song is Milestone Moon, and that's, I believe, is the second song on the record. And what's interesting about the live performance is that I use a sape, that instrument, that long instrument, and it's a traditional indigenous instrument that was given to me by my state. And David plays it, and he does wonders. Really just wondrously. Is that a word?
It is now.
It is now, exactly. That's what I always say.
And what was the songwriting process for you?
The songwriting for the...
Just in, I guess in general, but also for that specific song.
For that specific song, it was written in Florida, in my friend Rex Taylor, who is a huge inspiration for the second record, and it was written in the back of his house by this deck that has, you know, by the canal, and it was a full moon that night, and I just, you know, that's kind of my writing spot while I was over there, and so yeah, that's how Milestone Moon was birthed. And basically Milestone Moon is just about, you know, having that moment of time when you realize that, you know, wow, you do actually have this whole new, different mindset of how you view things, and you know, it was just such a pleasant night, and that's how it was birthed.
Nice. Do you, sometimes when you're writing, do the words that you want on paper to come out in your mind, do they actually come out all the time? Or is it sometimes hard to, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Is it sometimes hard to put it down on the page because you have all this, you know, stuff going on?
Yeah, so, well, I always say my mind looks like a spider graph. It's a mess in there. Yeah, it's a total mess in there, you know. And even sometimes when I talk, it's like selective talking almost, selective speaking rather. I just skip some words and just expect people to, you know, I'm like, I forgot that word.
For the rest of the interview, you should skip every third word that you want to say. How's the tour going? It's good. How is the tour going? I mean, you're kind of early on. I mean, here we are, we're at the Highline Ballroom, and this is what, you said the 4th date, right?
Yes, this is the 4th date.
And how long does the tour go? And do you like touring? And
I love touring. Yeah. You know, it's I think having a nomadic lifestyle has always been kind of a blessing for me. I love, you know, even if it's just for a couple of hours going to a different city, and you know, you just have to have like some sort of structure and discipline for yourself to pick out elements of, you know, each new place that you want to experience. And I love touring. It's draining, exciting, and it's all those things that will, you know, that's good for the heart. Yeah, definitely. But the tour is going great. I believe we have a 3-week tour, and then we have about a week's break, and then we're off to Asia.
Nice.
Yes.
Cool.
I'm really excited about that.
Is there a difference audience-wise, do you notice, like, not just Asia, but like, you know, overseas anywhere versus like, say, like a New York crowd tonight?
Oh, the eternal question.
Or is like New York more hostile? Or probably not, you know, you're so like mellow and stuff. I don't think it's going to get too hostile. But you should play the party rock anthem, right?
The party rock anthem?
Yeah, isn't that what it's called?
Yes.
Every day I'm shuffling? Yeah.
Every day I'm hustling.
Is it hustling or shuffling?
The original one is hustling.
Okay.
Every day I'm hustling.
Yeah. See, in other words, the original one, as in, no, you got it wrong, it's not shuffling.
I think, you know, demographically speaking, yes, there is a difference because, you know, like coming from another place, you know, I do realize that there is a vast difference of, you know, vibe and personalities even in all the different states and all the different places in the world, of course. But, you know, at the end of the day, everybody's just there to appreciate, you know, a good live show and a good live performance, and, you know, they're all there to just sort of experience the same thing. And, you know, it's nice to be a part of a gathering like that.
What about on the opposite end? Do you take in a lot of shows? Do you go to a lot of concerts?
Well, not as much as I'd like to, but when I do, I go all out.
Yeah? What's all out?
They're just like heckling, like, I'm dead, love you, marry me, you know. Woo, no, just kidding. But, yeah, I think the last show that I went to, we played a festival. We played 2 festivals, but the past couple of days we played Pop Festival, and so we got to see Charles Bradley, Mates Estate, who performed before. And yesterday we saw, it was for Life is Good Festival, I saw Raphael Sadiq and Ray LaMontagne. And, you know, awesome. Festivals are great because you get to watch everything, you know, all in the span of the day. So yeah, but ever since I've been in New York, I've seen a couple of shows, but I'm never here long enough to actually, you know, yeah.
I hear you. So, after the tour and all that, I mean, because you did take some time between albums, right?
Yeah, I
From
did.
what I remember. So, I
Yeah.
mean, is this going to be the same kind of format? What was it, like 4 years or something?
Oh, it's 3 years.
3 years?
I believe.
Okay, sorry, I'm adding a year.
It's
It was
okay.
8
It
years.
feels like it,
Yeah,
actually.
this is your comeback tour. No,
This
I'm
is,
kidding.
this is my reunion tour.
Reunion tour.
Just that I never left.
So, I mean, are you already thinking ahead? Or, I mean, this tour it's so unfair for me to ask that question. It's like,
You know-
it's like day 4 of the tour, and I'm asking you for the next album already. Sorry about
What's
that.
the thematic of the third album? Well, you know what though? As much as, you know, I would like to say like, no, let's just, you know, not talk about that. It's kind of premature, whatever. But I have actually started thinking about it already, you know, and my friends are like, whoa, you know, like you just, you know, you gave birth to this record, you know, now it's time to just heal and just let it all, you know, sink in and, you know, give them, now it's time to show your, you know, your children to the world and don them with, you know, sparkles and, you know, sparkles and, you know, spotlight and, you know, have their own story to tell. But, yeah, I don't think it's never too early to think about the next step.
Yeah, why not? Jot it down. It's not like you have to sit and like go into a studio right
Yeah,
away, right?
exactly. Although if I did have my own studio, that's exactly what